My name is Erik Weihenmayer. We're at San Onofre State Park in Southern California, and I'm 25 years old. Well, I was born with this disease called juvenile retinoschisis. And I remember the day I went so blind I actually couldn't, see to take a step. It was about 6 years ago now that I was on a trip in the Grand Canyon. We were rafting, and I was with a group of blind kids through our No Barriers organization. The head kayaking guide on that trip, he said, you look pretty good. With some training, he goes, you could come back and kayak this someday, I'll bet. And I thought, yeah, I wonder if I could. And that was like another spark of an idea. It's more of an adrenaline rush than any sport I do, because when I know I'm about to go through a rapid, I know it's there's a lot that's going to go on in that very short time, maybe in 1 minute or a minute and a half. You're either going to just go through this perfect line and be fine, or you're going to, get sucked over into the wrong side of the river and be bouncing off of rocks or going sideways down things. When one thing goes wrong in kayaking, it seems like a cascading effect of things going worse. With the mountains, the ground isn't moving. The ground isn't changing. And in kayaking, it's totally moving underneath me, and it's really disorienting. It's, it plays with my nervous system, Commands are getting shouted at me like, where I have to execute them now, I have to do it right, or there's, consequences of bouncing off a rock or getting flipped, So I don't necessarily want to do the gnarliest rivers and the scariest rivers, but definitely it'd be fun to say what are the most beautiful rivers on every continent. That would be really cool, go around with great friends, have big adventures, and not necessarily see beautiful things, but experience beautiful things with people you want to be with on just big adventures. And I think that's where kayaking is for me.